Hello friends, I am Rajneesh Kumar once again in front of you. I am working as a assistant professor in NIT Pharmacy Institutes, Greater Noida. NIT Pharmacy Institute is one of the best pharmacy institutes in the NCR Delhi regions. We have ranked 49th in the NIRF ranking by the government of India, and so I am given responsibility to provide some lectures on the pharmaceutical organic chemistry seconds. Subject code is 301T. So, in the previous lectures we have discussed the aromatic compounds, means the unit 1, which is mainly consists of benzene, there is its structure, its molecular orbital pictures, also bonding orbitals, what is anti-bonding orbitals. Then we also covered the various hypotheses given for the benzene by the Kekules and many other. Then we also covered the reactions of benzene, how it undergoes electrophilic substitution reaction, why it will not or hardly gives nucleophilic substitution reaction. In electrophilic substitution reaction, we also have seen that sulfonation, nitration, Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, Friedel-Crafts alkylation reactions, and their limitations also. In the mechanism parts, we also discuss about the generation of you can say electrophile, how the electrophile are generated from the reagents which are used in the electrophilic substitution reaction. Then we also gone through the mechanism of electrophilic substitution reaction in our previous lecture, which mainly include 2 steps. In the first step, the formation of carbocation, intermediate carbocations, or we can say sigma complex occur, while in the second step removal of the protons occur in electrophilic substitution reaction of the benzene, and as a product we are getting the substituted products. So, we have discussed all these things in the previous lectures. Then we also discuss about the influence of different substituents on the reactivity and orientation of the monosubstituted benzene as well as disubstituted benzene. Okay. So, these things we have already covered in the previous lecture. Then in the last lecture, just the lecture before I have delivered, we have covered the structure and use of DDT and saccharin. Okay. So, these are all the derivatives of benzenes. You can say if we are talking about DDT, then it is actually haloalkanes parts, and you can say that derivative of benzene also, but mainly it is haloalkanes part. Okay. Then we also discuss about the saccharin. So, we have seen that DDT is widely used as the insecticides. So, because of its solubility issues in the water, it cause bioaccumulation in the human body, and because of that it will cause toxic effects in the human body. So, the government have, various governments in the many countries have banned the uses of DDT or regulated its uses. Then we also talked about the saccharin, its structure. So, we have seen that saccharin is generally it was benzothiazole, 1,2-benzothiazole derivative, 1,2-benzothiazole derivative means sulfur is present on the first position and the nitrogen was present on the second position, and 2 oxo group was there on the sulfur, while 1 oxo group is there on the third carbon of the 5-membered thiazole ring. Okay. So, we have also seen the uses of saccharin in the last lecture. It was very useful. So, in the continuation of those lecture, 2 more compounds were given on our syllabus, which includes BHC and chloramine. Okay. So, as the DDT, as like the DDT, BHC is also haloalkanes group or haloalkene groups. Okay. It is actually now directly come to the points. Now, BSC. So, commonly known as BSC, the full form is benzene hexachloride. Okay. So, generally it is polyhalogen compounds, means it is a compound which is having more than one halogens in their structure. Okay. So, halogen means it is having, it might be having chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine. For examples, it belongs the same category where the chloroform, carbon tetrachlorides, DDT belongs. Okay. So, as you can see in the structure also, there is a structure and you can see there is a benzene ring which is having 6 chlorine atom as a substituents on each of its carbon. Okay. So, when we talk about its structure, actually total 4 isomers of the BSC is possible: alpha, alpha, beta, gamma and delta. So, among the 4 isomer which were possible for the BSC, the gamma isomer is the most you can say effective. Okay. And when we even gamma isomer is so effective that it is more effective than the DDT also. Okay. So, now come on the slide. As I said, the name is benzene hexachloride, while it is commonly known as BSC. Commercially, it is also known as 666 666 you can say lindane, gamaxine, or you can see there hexachlorine. So, these are the commercial name which is being used commercially for the BSC or benzene hexachlorides. So, it is very easy to suppose a farmer, actually it is used as a pesticide also or insecticides. Okay. Very common use is pesticide. So, generally agriculture pesticide you can say. So, suppose if a farmer go to the market, so it is very difficult for him to pronounce benzene hexachloride. So, it is available, or you can say that farmer found it very easy to use 666 or gamaxines on the shop of pesticide, and just you just found it very easy to purchase by this name. So, the IUPAC name of the benzene hexachloride is, as you can see, that there is a cyclohexane which is having 6 chlorine. So, if we can number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 carbon having 6 chlorine atom. So, IUPAC name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexachlorocyclohexane, which is having the chemical formula you can see there C6H6Cl6. Okay. When we are talking about its appearance, so it is found as colorless solid with a slightly musty odor. Sometime the odor might not be remain there, but most of the time it is having slightly musty odor. The important part of or you can say important use of the benzene hexachloride is it is used as the agriculture pesticides, okay, which inhibit the white ants, leafhoppers, termites and many other pests to destroy our crops. Okay. Now, how can we prepare BSC or benzene hexachloride? So, very simple reaction is there. We react benzene with chlorine in the presence of sunlight, you can see HPO is there, and as a product we are having benzene BSC or benzene hexachloride. So, you can see that 6 atom of the chlorine from 3 molecule of the chlorine is reacted with the benzene and we are getting BSC. Okay. Now, When we are talking about some historical aspects about the benzene hexachloride, so it was prepared in 1825 first. The insecticidal properties were identified in 1944 with the gamma isomer. As I said earlier, the gamma isomer was found most potent. If we talk about its effect, then it is found about 1000 times more toxic than any of the other diastereomer formed in the reaction. So, I have also told you that BSC having 4 isomers, alpha, beta, gamma and delta. So, gamma isomer is 1000 times more toxic than these alpha, beta and delta isomer. Okay. The structural difference between these individuals are in the orientation of fluorine atoms with respect to the ring of carbon atom. So, when we talking about the structural differences, so as you have seen in the structure, it is having 6 chlorine atom on the 6 carbon atom of the cyclohexane, but the difference is how this chlorine atom attached to the carbon in the space. So, based on these difference, these 4 isomers of the BSC might be possible, along with gamma isomer, or we can say commercially gamexene is the most toxic. Now, the chemical addition of chlorine to benzene produce a mixture of several stereoisomers of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexachlorocyclohexene. The gamma isomer, as I told you earlier, which makes up 20 to 25% of this mixture, is more soluble than any other isomer in certain solvents and can be separated from them. So, the major product of the reaction in between benzene and chlorine produce the mixture of isomers, in which the major portion is of gamma isomer. It is from 20 to 25%. Okay. And again, the important point is it is more soluble than other isomers. Okay. Again, BSC is more volatile than the DDT. BSC have a faster but the protected action upon the insects. So, as we have talked on DDT and we found that DDT is insoluble in water. It may cause bioaccumulation in human body because of that insolubility in the water, while in case of BSC it is more volatile than the DDT and it is less protected action upon the insects. So, nowadays as the DDT was the use of DDT was banned or regulated in many part of the world, the BSC is having uses which are in the common agriculture fields. Now, as I said that benzene hexachloride is also known as lindane. So, lindane has been shown to accumulate in the food. So, again it is having a drawback. Okay. So, as DDT is accumulated in our body because of the highest fat solubility and insolubility in the water. So, BSC or lindane has been shown to accumulate in the food chain, because humans, animals and fishes can eat food grown in the indane contaminated soil and water. So, as it is being used as insecticide in the agriculture fields. So, because of that the ecosystem is like that. We have used to eat the food, we can food which is having BSC on it. So, if we are using BSC in the sea products, so fish or other food products may be contaminated by the BSC. If we are using in the agriculture, then our crops may be contaminated by the BSC or lindane, and because we are the primary consumer of that crops and food products. So, our body can also contaminated by the benzene hexachlorides. Okay. So, it is a chain. In fishes and mammals, exposure to high level of lindane may cause acute poisoning, which is evidence by the nervous system disinfection. So, as part of that food cycles or food chain, the BSC comes to us, and if we consume BSC in the high level or in high concentration or for a long time, we can also have BSC in our body in high concentration, and it may cause nervous system disinfection, which is a very you can say subjects of concern. So, chronic exposure may adversely affect liver function in humans. So, another adverse effects, or you can say that point to be noted down, that if we use BSC in the long duration, it may cause adverse effects in our liver functions. Okay. So, lindane's use as an insecticide has been banned in many countries. So, like DDT, it is also being banned in many countries, and the only topical use of the BSC is allowed in the form of lotions, in the form of shampoos to combat lice, and this is permitted in many countries. Okay. Now, when we are coming on the uses of benzene hexachlorides. So, as you see in the PPT, it is used for the treatment of lice and scabies. It is also used as agriculture insecticides, as we discussed earlier. However, agriculture use is regulated or prohibited in many countries. So, we have discussed about that points. Now, it is used in medicinal shampoos or lotions to counter the lices and scabies. Then it is also used in seed treatments. Okay. So, this is all about BSC. So, some important points we again revise. So, the most important point is it is also known as the commercial name, it is also known as 666, lindane, gamexanes and hexachlorine. Okay. The full form is benzene hexachloride, BSC is also there. Then IUPAC name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexachlorocyclohexane. Okay. Chemical formula is C6H6Cl6. It is colorless solid with a slightly musty odors. Then it is used as agriculture pesticides, mainly used for the extermination of white ants, leaf hoppers and termites. Then preparation part, we have discussed that it is prepared by the reaction of benzene with the chlorine in sunlight. Okay. Now, it was first prepared in the 1825. Its insecticide properties were identified in 1944, and it was found in the same year that gamma isomer along with the other isomers. Gamma isomer is the most potent, it is more toxic than than any other isomer. The structural difference is because of the chlorine atoms on the carbon in different space. Then addition of chlorine produce mixture of several esteriomers. So, we have already read in the preparation the major portion of the gamma isomers is prepared along with the other isomers. Then it is more volatile than the DDT. So, it is faster, but less protective actions. Then like DDT, in case of DDT bioaccumulation occur, but in case of lindane or benzene hexachlorides, it also show accumulation in the food chain, because human, animal and fishes eat foods grown in the lindane contaminated soil and water. Okay. So, again it may cause acute poisoning, which is evidenced by the nervous system dysfunctions. Chronic exposure of the BSC cause liver dysfunctions in human beings. Because of that harmful effects, it was banned in many countries, or its uses is regulated by the many countries all over the world. In some countries, topical use of BSC is allowed in the form of lotions or shampoo for the counter of some pests like lice. Then use, we have already that treatment of lice and scabies It is also used agriculture insecticides, then used in medicinal shampoo or lotions, we have already told about that, and it is also used in the seed treatments. So, this is all about the BSc. Okay. Again one more thing, the BSc is having higher melting points compared with the other organic compounds. It is having melting points like melting points 112 degree centigrade. Okay. So, it is somewhat higher, you can say. If you are talking about the chemical properties of the BSc, so one of the chemical reaction I can say that when BSc react with the NaOH. So, 3 NaOH molecules like C6, otherwise as it is not the part of our syllabus. It's although it's not part of a syllabus, but I just make you remember that when BSc is reacted with the NaOH, so 3 molecule of NaOH will be consumed and we are getting C6H3Cl3 along with the 3 molecule of NaCl and 3 molecule of the water. So, this is not the part of our syllabus. In the syllabus, the emphasis was done on the structure and use also. So, BSc was over and we will start our next topic, which may contain chloramine. Again, it is a very important compound. Chloramine, as the name suggests, it's a combination of chlorine as well as amine. Okay. So, it refers to the derivative of ammonia and organic amines, wherein one or more NH bonds have been replaced by the nitrogen chlorine bond. So, as you can see in the first structure, we are having ammonia, nitrogen having 3 valency, which is you can say fulfilled by the hydrogen atoms. It is also having the lone pair of electrons. So, this is the structure of ammonia. When we substitute one of the hydrogen by chlorine, then we are getting chloramine. Okay. So, as you can see, this is the structure of chloramine, or we can say monochloroamine. Again, if 2 ammonia molecules condense together, then we are getting hydrazine. So, our focus will be on the chloramine, which is the part of our syllabus. Then 2 classes of compounds are considered in case of chloramine. So, 2 types of category are there, one is inorganic chloramine and other is the inorganic. So, in this lecture we have already discussed the structure and uses of chloramine as well as BSc. Now, we again revise some important point about the chloramine. So, I have told you that it is a derivative of ammonia and organic amines. As you can see in the structure, there is structure of ammonia. When we replace one of the hydrogen atom by the chlorine, we are getting chloramine as a result. Okay. So, this is mentioned in our syllabus. So, in that process, the NH bond will be broken while CCl form will be formed. Okay. So, this is the structure of chloramine. Again, I have told you that there is a chloramine is divided into 2 categories. First is inorganic chloramines and second is inorganic chloramines. Okay. So, inorganic chloramine is having disinfectant properties. It may be monochloramines, dichloramines or nitrogen trichlorides. Generally, monochloramines is using as a disinfectant agent. Okay. Organic chloramines having N-chloramorphins, N-chloropyperidine, chloroquinidinium chloride. So, these agents means organic chloramines having importance in the synthesis of organic compounds. Now, you have also seen the reaction when secondary amines react with the bleaching agents like sodium hypochlorite or tertiary butyl hypochlorite, we are getting chloramine as a product along with the alcohol. In case of NaCl, it is NaOH. In case of tertiary butyl hypochlorite, it is tertiary butyl alcohol. Usage you can see disinfectant of drinking water, used for the disinfection of swimming pool, also used to improve the odor and flavor of the water. When chlorine used as a disinfectant, they are also used to prevent the biofilling in the cooling water system. So, I hope you have enjoyed this detailed about the structure and usage of these compounds, which is mainly BSC and the saccharin. So, if you have any query, if you are having any query, you can just go the digital platform of the IKTube. My lecture will be there. You can point out the comments of your query. I will try to reply. Thank you so much. Thank you.